More than anything, I'm looking forward to having a chat with my old friend, Monsignor David LiPuma. Father David is the rector of Our Lady of Victory National Shrine and Basilica in Lackawanna, New York. I've been there. It's gorgeous, right near Buffalo. And you've probably seen him here on This Is the Day, and also in the new rosaries and Stations of the Cross at the shrine, where he does his ministry in such a beautiful way. And so, Merry Christmas Eve. Tell us, David, so great to see you. Tell us, what is the shrine celebrating tonight at midnight?
Well, Merry Christmas, Your Excellency. It's so good to see you and to talk with you and to be with you on your program today. Yes, it's very exciting right now because this evening I'm going to celebrate Midnight Mass. And 100 years ago, this very night, Father Baker celebrated the first Mass in his newly completed shrine with that first congregation. So it's pretty powerful, pretty emotional to think about what it's going to be like standing there tonight, looking out at that crowd, because it's going to be overwhelming. We're standing room only, but to just think about Father Baker and how he must have felt when he celebrated that first Mass, looking around and seeing the beauty of what he had envisioned come to fruition and be completed. So it's very, very exciting.
And you weren't there for the first Mass, were you?
Only in my dreams. No.
Oh, in your dreams, okay. Well, that's huge.
Yeah, and on the Our Lady of Victory website, it talks about Father Baker, who you just mentioned. Can you tell us just a little bit more about him and what role he played in the history of the shrine and making it become what it is today?
Certainly. He was ordained in 1876, and he actually was assigned here as the rector and president of the institutions at the age of 40. And he was most of his priesthood, 60 years, was spent here. He lived to be 94. But after building a city of charity, which included an orphanage, an infant home for unwed mothers, a protectory for delinquent boys where he taught them trades and gave them an education, a working home for boys, a working home for girls, a hospital, you name it, he did it, taking care from womb to tomb. And at the age of 79 in 1921, he finally was able to have a vision that he had longed for, to build a national shrine in honor of Our Lady of Victory, his patroness, our patroness. And the reason why we have everything here, because Father Baker said throughout his priestly life, whatever I ask of her, she always comes through. And when people would compliment him, he would say, she did it all. And so it is magnificent in every way. He finished it for Christmas of 1925, and then it was consecrated in May of 1926. So we are doing a lot of restoration work right now. We've been doing that over the last few years, getting ready for this coming May, when we will have the 100th anniversary of the consecration. So it's absolutely stunning all the time, but the work that's being done now, inside, outside, is pretty amazing. And it's all because of this one little man's faith and his trust in the providence of God, and certainly the intercession of Our Lady of Victory.
We remain grateful to you and to all of your staff for your incredible kindness to us. You treated us like gold. No, you treated us like platinum when we were there to do all the recording and everything. So we experienced life at the shrine, at the Basilica, as it is now. But I have to ask you, what would life have been like, say, 100 years ago, when that first Mass was celebrated at midnight on Christmas Eve for parishioners at Our Lady of Victory?
Certainly, very humble area, very humble beginnings. People, just immigrants coming from all over, beginning their lives here, being drawn to this magnificent shrine that just grew up before them. As I mentioned when you were here, when it was completed, it was the second largest dome in the country, the first being the Capitol in Washington, and which I just trying to imagine what people saw when they walked in, and from the outside, the inside. But when you think about, there was a magazine that the Father Baker had called the Victorian, and I'd just been reading it, the December issue of 1925, and he wrote to the parishioners on behalf of the boys, thanking them and all the donors for supporting the boys here in the protectory and for taking care of the orphans. And he talked about how the sisters and the brothers of the Sisters of St. Joseph and the Brothers of the Holy Infancy would decorate all the rooms with Christmas trees. They would walk around and bless all the children. They would bring them gifts. Santa would even come, and Father Baker said he would walk around with them to make sure that no child was missed. So you just kind of think of all of that humble, compassionate, loving care. It's pretty awesome.
Well, it's the most wonderful time of the year. I know you probably, if you're like me, you've got a lot of presents to wrap. My entire dining room table is covered with things that need to be wrapped. But I got to ask you before we let you go, can people watch the Mass at midnight tonight online if they're not local?
Yes, so go to olvbasilica.org, olvbasilica.org, and click on the live stream in the corner. And all of our masses, we have a 4 o'clock mass, which is the children's mass. It's huge. We have a 6:30 mass with a local high school, St. Joe's Collegiate. They're going to be singing for the first time here. And then the midnight mass begins with a choral concert by our beautiful choir at 11:30, and the mass begins at midnight. So all of those are live streamed, and even on Christmas Day, 8, 10, and 12 are all live streamed, so people can have lots of opportunities. But if they want to watch midnight mass, they can certainly do that.
Monsignor LiPuma, it's great to see you. Father David, thank you so much for taking time out of your schedule just to talk with us a little bit as Christmas approaches. And from all of us here to all of you at the Shrine, have a very Merry Christmas.
Same to you, and thank you. God bless you, and I'm very, very grateful to you for your friendship all these years.
And I am as well. And have a wonderful time today and tomorrow. God bless.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.